So we're a leading UK broker. We were formed back in 2017 out of Autonet, grown through acquisition, and now have more than about 20 brands, including sub-brands, 2,500 colleagues and about 2.5 million customers.
We had a requirement to evolve our workforce management capabilities. They've probably been there for 10, 15, 20 years.
Without any data, you can't forecast or plan ahead. You don't know how many staff you need, so it was really difficult to manage your workload. In fact, sometimes it was impossible.
We knew what the volumes were, we knew what the demand pattern was generally, we knew what we were loading into the operation, but we didn't know exactly what was being delivered when. We didn't have the visibility to start off with. So as a consequence of that, it was a bit hit and miss. So the first thing we'll be looking for is ability to deliver on service levels and performance overall quality and ensure that we get the right kind of standards maintained. The second critical success factor is for our people, and the third would be for the business. It's not just about having a system, it's actually about having a method and a way of deploying and also a training program.
Originally it was sort of weekly conversations, then we went on a 12-week process where we needed to hit certain targets within that 12 weeks.
People think, oh, there's a lot of work in this and we've got to work really hard to actually deploy this and it's going to take me so many more hours per week. Soon realising actually that there is a huge saving in their time.
The first impression was, wow, this is going to solve a lot of problems that we've currently got for team leaders. It looks good, it's just so user-friendly.
With ActiveOps, we gained the visibility and we could see whether we were being efficient or not, we could see whether we had surplus resources, and that was a huge step forward from our perspective.
It becomes day to day. We have our variance meeting every week where we'll look at the previous week to see if there's anything we can learn from that. And we have our planning meeting on a Friday where we plan for the work next week.
And that's when we can talk as well about, I'm going to be short on this day, can you loan me some staff?
It's allowed me to not only effectively manage my team, but also effectively manage my own development, opening doors that I didn't know existed.
There is a lot more data now, also a lot clearer for us.
We set ourselves originally a target of increasing the productivity by at least 12%, which we successfully achieved. In addition to that, we were able to build robust capacity plans, which has in turn then aided us to better manage our operational costs. It's given us much more confidence and comfort to be able to forecast well in advance.
Engagement's improved, we've seen a professionalisation of our back office admin teams, which has been great to see the maturity grow, the enthusiasm grow and the visibility grow. The engagement scores have improved and we've seen an awful lot of positivity around the way the workload's being distributed, whereas previously you could get some people who were overloaded and some people who were underloaded, and we've struck a balance, which is really important. We've seen double-digit percentage improvements in productivity, enabling us to do more with less and allow the business to expand.
ActiveOps has also created extra capacity, which has enabled us to multi-skill more of our colleagues. As a result of that, we've been able to integrate other brands into the wider Atlanta business.
The other big thing is the target operating model. So my job is to continually build that operating model and plug in new capabilities. And ActiveOps plays a big role in that.
It empowered growth within the team and they were proud of what they were doing, and it helped them process the work, hit the targets, and they were happy when they were doing that.
They actually feel more comfortable with their workload and everything is just a lot more visible and clear in terms of what they're doing. We've got a way of doing things that allows us to operate in a consistent fashion. That means people can work in different parts of our back office admin areas and they've got the same method, the same way of working. We have flexibility, we have clarity, we have the ability to plan better.
Now it's at a fingertip. We can just, utilise ActiveOps, dive into the data and it's there sitting for us waiting.
Seeing this come to life within Atlanta has been fantastic.
The adoption and the adherence from colleagues and leaders throughout the business, it was completely on point.
The biggest thing that ActiveOps has brought to certainly myself, but I know my team, is empowerment, the fact that they're in control of what's going on their day-to-day work, their productivity. They can see it, I can see it. I advocate ActiveOps.
The results are there, they're very clear. That's been the great success story of our deployment of ActiveOps in Atlanta.